Artificial intelligence has exploded into mainstream culture. At the heart of it, OpenAI's ChatGPT has emerged as one of the most versatile and powerful tools ever released to the public. Students are using it to study, writers are using it to brainstorm, businesses are using it to automate customer service, and creators are using it to generate entire scripts and video concepts in seconds. This video explores 20 ChatGPT tricks so powerful they almost feel unfair. While none of these are illegal, of course, the phrase captures the idea that these hacks give you an unreal advantage in work, study, and life. By the time you finish reading, you'll know how to make ChatGPT do things you probably didn't realize were possible. Trick 1. Turning ChatGPT into a personalized tutor. One of the most popular ways people use ChatGPT is to learn new skills, but simply asking, "Teach me X," is vague. Instead, you can turn ChatGPT into a full tutor by giving it structure. For example, act as my tutor. I'm a complete beginner in Python programming. Break concepts into digestible lessons. At the end of each section, quiz me with 5 practice problems and adjust difficulty based on my answers. This approach transforms ChatGPT into a personalized classroom that adapts to your pace. Unlike textbooks, it's interactive, and unlike online courses, it's instant. You can learn languages, history, or even advanced math this way. Trick 2. Brainstorming 100 ideas in minutes. Writers, YouTubers, and marketers often struggle with idea generation. ChatGPT can unleash a flood of concepts in seconds. Instead of saying, "Give me video ideas," try, "Generate 50 unique YouTube video ideas in the personal finance niche." Group them into beginner, intermediate, and advanced categories. For each idea, include a title, a hook sentence, and why it would attract views. With one prompt, you'll have an entire content calendar. The key is specificity. The more detailed your prompt, the more creative ChatGPT becomes. Trick 3. Instant roleplay for practice. If you have an upcoming job interview, debate, or sales pitch, ChatGPT can roleplay as your interviewer, client, or even critic. Prompt example. You are a hiring manager for a software engineering role at Google. Conduct a technical interview with me. Ask one question at a time. After I respond, provide feedback as if you were a real interviewer. This trick gives you safe rehearsal space, immediate feedback, and the ability to refine your answers before stepping into the real room. Trick 4. Summarizing anything into any style. Got a 50-page report or a dense academic paper? ChatGPT can break it down into bite-sized content and even mimic different writing styles. Try this. Summarize this article in 200 words as if you're explaining it to a 12-year-old. Then summarize it again as if you're a late-night comedian making jokes about it. This doesn't just condense information, it teaches you how to reframe ideas for different audiences. Trick 5. Creating step-by-step blueprints. Instead of asking broad questions like, "How do I start a podcast?" reframe it. Act as a consultant. Create a step-by-step 30-day action plan for starting a podcast from scratch, including equipment, software, marketing, and monetization strategies. Provide estimated costs and beginner pitfalls. ChatGPT's structured output gives you a ready-made roadmap you can execute immediately. Trick 6. Acting as a professional editor. You can drop your draft into ChatGPT and ask, "Edit this article for clarity, flow, and grammar." Then rewrite it in a more persuasive style suitable for a marketing audience. This works not only for blog posts, but also for resumes, cover letters, or speeches. In seconds, you'll get cleaner, sharper writing. Trick 7. Instant coding partner. For developers, ChatGPT is like having a junior coder on call 24/7. You can ask it to explain confusing snippets, debug errors, or even generate entire functions. Example, I'm writing a Python script to scrape a website, but keep getting a none type object has no attribute error. Here's the code. Fix it and explain why it broke. This dual response, solution plus explanation, teaches you while solving the problem. Trick 8. Turning notes into gold messy. Meeting notes or half-baked brainstorms. Paste them into ChatGPT and say, "Turn these bullet points into a polished 1,000-word article with a clear introduction, 3 sections, and a conclusion." You'll go from raw material to finished product in minutes. Trick 9. Practicing languages. Instead of boring flashcards, use ChatGPT as a conversation partner. Let's roleplay. You're a French waiter, and I'm a tourist ordering food. Correct my French and suggest better phrases after each line. This real-time correction builds confidence and conversational flow in a way apps can't. Trick 10. Simulating experts want to know what Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, or Marie Curie might say about your problem. Ask ChatGPT to roleplay their perspectives. Example, act as Warren Buffett. Explain whether investing in Tesla stock right now makes sense using your typical metaphors and principles. While not literally their advice, it simulates their thinking style, helping you see a problem from a fresh angle. Trick 11. Automating research. ChatGPT can't browse the live web unless you're using web-connected versions, but it's trained on massive data. You can prompt it to simulate a research assistant. List the top 20 books on leadership published after 2010. For each, provide the main idea, target audience, and a one-sentence critique. This saves hours of skimming summaries. Trick 12. Turning spreadsheets into insights. If you feed ChatGPT structured data, like CSV text, you can ask it to analyze trends, highlight anomalies, or generate recommendations. For instance, here's monthly sales data for the past 2 years. Identify seasonal patterns, best-selling products, and strategies to improve next quarter. Suddenly, you have a data analyst on demand. Trick 13. Creative writing partner stuck on a story. Tell ChatGPT, continue this scene in the style of Stephen King, focusing on suspense and psychological tension. It will adapt, mimic styles, and help unblock creative roadblocks. Trick 14. Career coach. You can upload your resume and ask, rewrite this resume to highlight leadership skills for a management role. Suggest improvements for ATS optimization. This kind of career advice is something people normally pay consultants hundreds for. Trick 15. Building lesson plans. Teachers can say, create a 5-day lesson plan to teach high schoolers about the causes of World War II. Include activities, discussion questions, and assignments. This saves hours of planning time and sparks classroom creativity. Trick 16. Email and copywriting. Wizard need emails that convert? Write 5 variations of a subject line for a sales email promoting a new fitness app. Make them engaging but not spammy. ChatGPT can also draft the full email, adapting tone depending on audience. Trick 17. Personal productivity coach. You can ask, create a 7-day time blocking schedule for me. I work 9 to 5, want to go to the gym 3 times a week, and need 10 hours for side projects. Build a realistic routine. It organizes your life like a personal assistant. Trick 18. Explaining complex ideas with analogies. If you struggle with abstract concepts, ChatGPT can break them down. Explain quantum entanglement as if I'm a 10-year-old, then give me a metaphor using pizza. These playful analogies make learning fun. Trick 19. Role-playing therapy and reflection. While not a replacement for a licensed therapist, ChatGPT can serve as a safe space for reflection. Act as a cognitive behavioral therapist. Help me identify negative thought patterns and suggest healthier alternatives. This reflective exercise can support mental wellness, though professional guidance is always recommended for serious issues. Trick 20. Building entire business ideas. Perhaps the most powerful trick, ask ChatGPT to create a business plan. Design a startup concept in the pet care industry, outline the product, target audience, revenue model, and a 3-month launch strategy. You'll get a blueprint that can be refined and tested in the real world. ChatGPT isn't just a chatbot, it's a digital Swiss Army knife. From tutoring and research to creativity and productivity, the possibilities are nearly endless. The 20 tricks outlined here barely scratch the surface of what's possible when you combine the right prompts with a little imagination. Think of it this way. We're living at a moment in history where knowledge, guidance, and creative support can be summoned with a single line of text. That power feels almost unfair, like cheating, but it's available to anyone willing to explore. If you embrace these tricks, ChatGPT won't just be a tool you use occasionally,